Let me get the can back and we can do that.
Cooking up that enchiladas.
Oh.
No, I'm just, I'm
Are you
filming the goodness.
Okay.
The pre-oven goodness. So that footage you just saw was Matt over at his friends Courtney and Michelle's house cooking up the enchiladas for tonight. Last night he was cooking them. It's the next day. We're doing family dinner today, which is something our friend group does that's much more of a family, the tribe as I've called them in other videos. So we haven't done one all year. We haven't done one since the end of last year. I want to say October. We might have done one in December. I don't know, but they're really important to me. And just very brief house update. It is not looking good. I will go into more detail about that in another video. This video, I just want to capture family dinner night in this house, because this may be the last one we do in this house. And I'm filming in the library, different setting, because the dishwasher's running, there's laundry going, it's noisy out there. So I'm just hiding out in the library with my camera. But yeah, so I came from two big families. My mom and my dad both had 5 siblings. I have about 30 first cousins. So when I was a little kid, family dinner nights were these big events. Both sets of grandparents, both of my grandmothers slaved away in their kitchens and were masters at this stuff. I don't know how they did this night after night. Like anytime you go over, they'll have food prepared for an army. But there were the occasions when it was planned. And, you know, you go over there and there are no enemies. Everybody's happy to see each other. There's food, there's conversation. It's fun. It's like a party, but everybody goes home and because they have to go to work in the morning. So it's not one of those people stay over till the wee hours of the next morning kind of parties. It's just kind of a touching base with everybody in your closest circle, like checking everybody's pulse, so to speak. But it's a tradition that I loved when I was a little kid, that I really want to pass down. And so that's why we started doing it last year, and we're picking it up again this year. And Matt's doing the cooking, which is amazing. I'm so glad that when he became my roommate, he also became the cook. Because I thought I was going to do it, because I usually cook these family dinners and it takes all day. It wipes me out, but I love doing it. Now I'm just the helper. And I can do that. So yeah, it's family dinner night. So here's Matt cooking up some stuff for dinner.
Cooking stuff. Stuff is being cooked. Release. Make tomato sauce and water. Bringing water to boil.
Yeah, what are we making here?
I am making Mexican rice
Mexican rice
to go with some enchiladas
that you made last night.
that I made last night. Doing that. And then I need It says a half teaspoon of onion salt, but we're just going to do half onion powder and half salt. And a half teaspoon times 2 will be a teaspoon, but I'm only doing this. So a half teaspoon of onion powder. There we go. And a half teaspoon of salt. There we go.
I didn't realize your hands were like measuring spoons.
Hey, this is what we do in the kitchens when you work in a kitchen.
I have actual measuring spoons that I need to use.
Cooking is all about feeling, right?
Not to me.
I need some sort of stirring apparatus. Oh, this looks fancy. Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I thought it was. Well, I thought it was going to be a fancy wooden spoon.
There's one somewhere, like, did you check this? Okay, thank you.
That's what I thought that was.
I did too. Well,
This will be fine.
okay. There was
This
one.
little
There probably is one in
Stirry
there.
boy.
In this other dimension that's under the counter.
We're making the red water.
Yeah, I was gonna write a short story called The Red Water. It was about someone who murdered a chick in his bathtub. I never wrote it.
I'd read it.
Yeah,
Turn it into a graphic novel.
I should.
And so now we just bring this to a boil.
Okay.
Check back in.
Okay, so you've poured in rice in there.
Yeah, I have added in 4 cups of rice, 2 tablespoons of butter. Brought to a boil, reduced to simmer, and now I'm going to stir this up, make sure the butter's all melted. And then we are going to cover and walk away for 20 minutes while this cooks.
I'm good at the walking away part when it
Yeah.
comes to cooking.
The walking away part is my favorite part. Just gotta make sure this is centered as much as possible on this little burner, this giant pan.
Yeah.
Alright. There we
Okay.
go. We may want to get that Pyrex pan and get that instead.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if this is all gonna fit in that bowl.
Okay, I'll get it down.
Just even this batch alone. There's another one down here.
So you don't need this one? Just kind
It's
of
already- No, it's all on the outside. All scratches.
almost the lid.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, because either way we can cover it with foil.
That's true.
But, I mean, if you want to get that one down, go for it. We may need this one as a backup because there's too much for it to even fit in that one.
Right.
So yeah, just go. Oh. It's very heavy.
This is the first episode of your YouTube cooking show.
Yeah.
It's gonna go on your channel that you don't know that you have.
I'm a secret admirer,
Right.
aka Glenn.
Right. I made a YouTube channel of things I videotape Matt doing. Mostly when you're asleep. I go in your room with
Dude,
the
I don't know
camera.
how this isn't going to be enough for everybody that's coming.
Yeah, that's a ton of rice.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez, it's a mountain of rice. Yeah, little rice goes a long way. Like out of the bag, it doesn't look that much, but then when you cook it, it's all over the place.
Hey, this is supposed to be serving for 8 people.
That'll do.
So I don't think I need to make more.
Don't know though.
Hey, you know, if we need to make more,
Like I always double up what I anticipate, and sometimes it's barely enough because the servings they tell you are servings. You know, you got some big eaters in this group who might get just a ton of that rice. I think it's a good idea to make that much again.
alright. So we will be needing that other pie rice.
Yeah, and then we can send leftovers home with people if they'll take it. Or we'll have a lot of rice to eat this week.
That is true.
Rice goes with everything. Mexican rice, maybe not, but it can be made to.
Yeah. Behold the bean queef.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Or I call it the beef. It's the closest to beef a vegan will get. It's the bean queef. You're getting pretty good with this thing over here. Pretty great.
Yeah, pretty unappetizing little cooking show we're doing here. Well, I don't know. I'm hungry.
See if I can get that last one was a good one.
It was.
Oh, oh.
Oh, it broke. Nasty. Jeez, more. That's a lot of beans.
Bastard.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. And that's all. That's all, folks. Mm.
I feel gassy already.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a Taco Bell up in here. It smells more like Taco Bueno.
I can't smell it at all. I think I'm dying.
You're probably dying.
Yeah. Nick and Sarah are helping set up the tables and
Oh, we are.
chairs.
Don't lie.
Nick's pugnacious.
Free labor.
I'm gonna sue
Good.
for reparations.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anything out of me.
Maybe dinner.
Maybe.
But
Last
companies are now moving away.
We're gonna make a face
Or
with it.
well, retiring.
Squeeze on it.
And it's just so we're losing. Mom's losing one client. She's basically had it for
Only one. I've got
5 years or so now.
I'm still connected to the
So
earth
she's losing
at the
$300
moment.
a month for that. Maybe another client though. Another one, but
Mason, do you know how to interpretive dance?
moving.
Only one way to
So-
find out.
No.
Yeah,
I think
still a
you can
bunch
do
of changes.
I mean, that might be.
It's just kind of whatever you want to do. That's the thing about
Depends
interpretive.
what I'm interpreting. That's
The tragedy of Dandy Schmaldy Pants?
Or the eruption of Mount Vesuvius.
No. No.
There's several
We already knew we were going to wear the wagon.
Countless tales.
Yeah, there's no need to put money into that. Of course, when the car started acting funny, so it's like, okay.
Maybe we can
get
Yeah.
baking soda.
But like
generally
We've got. I think we might have those.
Don't have the little volcano.
we had to fix in the house.
Right.
That's gonna be.
I like it.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all look too far apart.
Good.
Tomatoes, cumin, salt, onion. Pina colada, sparkling.
She thought about like maybe just selling the house.
It is interesting.
I
Can't say much.
Now
about
she's
it.
asleep.
It's like
I have this thing.
We'll check back in like 10 minutes. You'll be asleep.
we want to stay in the neighborhood, of course.
I have never had anything that
It's like,
even
how much are we
gets
gonna
the same
get?
flavor that is just pina colada flavor.
They tore down
Coconut pineapple. Call it coconut pineapple. Don't call it.
Right. I don't know why.
I mean, if you're
So-
not just like messing with us, like I think neurologists might be interested in this.
Yeah, if they'll believe me. Some people don't believe me.
I was about to say, I think Mason's the first supportive person.
No, but it's real.
Okay, so
That's why
show
I-
us.
So here's the thing.
You're gonna tell me if it's true.
This foot, if I think about this foot, it starts moving on its own. The toes, I am not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing any of that. Like, it's just doing this thing. But if I think about this foot, it'll stop.
Wait.
It's weird.
I mean,
I'm just hard for no reason.
What's the diagnosis, Doc?
I need a small rubber hammer to tell you if he's doing it for real or not. Like,
I'm telling you the absolute truth.
okay.
Zach will vouch for what a terrible liar I am. After I had to try to get him here for that part. Okay, so it's 8 days later. I'm glad that we did that family dinner last week. It's July 4th, it's Independence Day. But it's a rough one for me. I'm filming this while I mean, I'm pretty sure Matt's awake, but he's still in bed. I still haven't gotten used to filming these with someone watching, so it still feels kind of like a performance if someone is watching me do it, and I don't want it to feel like a performance. Because, and I will keep this very brief, I don't want to get into this in this video because this was a happy, good video, but we are 100% absolutely losing the house. A lot happened this week, which is why it took me 8 days to film and a closing scene for the video. It's been a really crazy week. So, more on that in future videos. I don't know, I won't know until tomorrow what the actual timeline is going to look like on there. I mean, in reality. Or where we're going, I won't know. We're trying to find another place, but it's hard. But right, I don't want to get into that in this video. I just wanted to make a historical note. But I will be back with that story, and once I know where we're going, once I know where we're gonna land. Meanwhile, if you want to keep following my story, please subscribe to this channel, make me feel famous and loved. If you like this particular video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out my writing, you can go to glensladeclarkjr.com, and if you want to check out my and Matt's podcast, Autodidactica, all those links are down in the description below. The description is like 90% links, so there's like a sentence that's like, here's what this video is about. So yeah, if you want to stalk me, you have all the ways to do it right down there. And yeah, now I head into the unknown. But I'll be back. And I'll see y'all next time.